hello. Big fan. Good evening, Sim 102 Arcade. Arcade server. We have to do our driving on the normal servers. That's just how we have to do it. As in, not on the normal servers. On the arcade server. It's a Drivin stream, it's Tuesday still, come on. Wakey wakey, keep up. To be fair, the day did pass fairly quickly though. Feels like it did. But that's fine. Arcade is fun for you to mess around in, that's where we have to go, because otherwise people like to interfere with my driving. Whether I'm doing a video or not. Big fan. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Gesriagne, Core, Angus Gossman, Joe, Chaos, Early Joe, Different Joe, Juice, welcome in. Rigo, big fan. You spectate, that's fine. Hello, Uncle. It's Tuesday. Hello, different name. You're an inspiration. I hope I'm a good inspiration. I don't want to call myself an influencer. But if I'm an inspiration, sure. Hello, Phil. Have you got your name fixed? Were you the one that had a, your name got reset because it was something else? Have you changed it to something else now? I hope so. So we still have the aircon on, because it is still a bit warm. It has been raining past 2 days, though. Very good. A little bit this morning, a little bit yesterday. Have I played Roblox? No, never played it. I don't currently play it, never have. Probably never will. Influencer, yeah. It was so interesting. Ooh. Thank you for the fresh tier 1 juice. What are you doing? Big fan. I appreciate that. And Texas with the 5 stream streak. Whatever you would have been at previously. Yeah. Oat milk of all time. Of all time milk. Hello, Duck, big fan. The person we raided yesterday, who everyone else seemed to know and I hadn't heard of, it was really interesting. The person that raided after me, I was aware of because they were a friend of a friend as well. Small world colliding together, and they were like, oh, you're kind of... When I raided, because I initially had it muted, they were... They said, oh, I hear you're pretty famous in the trucking world or something. I was like, oh. Well, I mean, you know, I like to watch things like that back. Moose, welcome in. We drive Nordic. Not too sure. Today I want to do a bit more Greece, because we haven't done too much Greece. We did Greece with the coaches, but this time we're in the truck. That's why we're starting in Thessaloniki, which is probably not how you say it, but that's where I want to start driving, because I want to go down this time. Almost all the roads I have are going up. I want to go in a different direction. That's where you have to specifically start it. Stream streak is maintained. Good. And if anything happens, for future streams, keep this in mind. If anything, wink, wink, you know, happens to the stream, I'll just go BRB scene and leave it on. So that you can still get your, whatever. Ghosty Light, no, it's a cheat. Don't care if it's heal or anything, it's a cheat. Don't put your own dignity down that low, Mango. Come on. Your name is Mangoat. That's a good name. Don't tarnish it. Every city in the game, how long do you think would take? If you ignore all the roads outside of it, quite a while. Still, quite a while. I don't know if anyone's done like a challenge of like from scratch, X amount per day until done. This takes months to complete, if not years at a casual pace. Up to you. If you do them in alphabetical order, you'll have a very long list. So, one industry in Kalamata week, the underground one. Yeah, if we end up going down that far. Someone said it's an underground one. Don't call it that, Tails. Hello, Nick, welcome in. It's me, thank you for the follow, BK as well. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? I hope your week has been going well so far. Big fan. But yeah, we're on the arcade server in Thess. Who is admin? I am admin. What do you mean? What do you mean the admin? Is there an admin in game? Someone saw an admin. Who is it? Wannabe. Yeah, I wanna be. That'd be cool to do that. Why not? Boom. Here we are. What, you seeing admin, huh? This is where you end up if you don't comply with admins, yeah? You end up in the scrapyard. Hello, Felix. Welcome in, Big D. Thank you for the 5 stream. This guy, eh? How dare you? The naughty scouts, indeed, they get squished. If anyone's ever seen Wall-E, whenever I see piles like that, it just reminds me of Wall-E. So, looking at the map and what I explained, you see how there's a ton of stuff here? There's also a bit further along this way, but further down that way. But then we were in Lamia when we did the coaches, and you notice how this side of the road hasn't been done yet. Which means I need to go down to go and get that. They're going up, so down only. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Driving with the engine swap truck a ban reason? No. You can swap an engine as long as nothing else breaks in the process. There are people that put regular engines in the electric vehicles, which completely defeats the point of doing it, of using one. Technically, an engine swap is fine. That's fine. Technically, my vehicle is also an engine swap. Or rather, it might be a badge swap. One of the two has been swapped. 2 years ago, released? Jiminy Beth, it's your birthday today. Why didn't you say anything? Milo Phil's birthday, man. It's also She-Wolf's birthday, apparently, so she'll still be on afterwards, I think, so we'll go and raid afterwards. Potentially. Can we drive to London? No. The UK is pending a revamp. I want to avoid it for now. One, because I've already completed every single road, and two, there's no point going there if it's going to be revamped. 2 decades, damn. Can we get some Feels birthday mans? Okay. Frankfurt to Prague. It's certainly becoming the fan favorite, isn't it? Down here as well. Possibly. Yeah, I've done all the UK, so. A week without TV. If you time it and you count every single day, today's day 4, you know. Stream is stuttering. Because the PC is getting warm. Then, yeah. Hello, Tiger, big fan. Blisteringly hot, it is. Well, I hope you had a good day, regardless, whatever you got up to. See, there's a few people here, very nice. Now, in arcade, of course, you can't drive through everyone else. But you can drive through everyone else, rather, because there's no damage. Really excited, you're getting your first steering wheel. Good. Good. Fellow Prime. Oh, yeah. Looks like I'm taking a good smoke of something there. Job-wise, I also want to do World of Trucks jobs. If we can find any. You don't have to, but I would like to. I'd like to do some. Where to? No idea. Larissa, how about that? Yes. Container port. I don't know what industries we're near. Does look like we're near the container port. Alright, let me check that. Thinking of buying your first wheel as well. What are you thinking of getting? Motor R3? Controller's fine. Controller's okay. Controller is certainly a budget option. Up to you. If you play these games quite a bit, and also it helps if you enter the Moser ecosystem if you play racing games as well, because Moser's like an industry standard now for racing games. You can just swap the wheel off and use... Well, you don't have to get the truck wheel, but you can still use a racing wheel. The Logitech ones work fine, but this would be like an upgrade, I guess. A proper upgrade. Alright. Larissa, not Lamia. No. Go all the way out. All the way around. All the way down this one. Hello, folk. You woke up from a nap. Good morning. Now to the container port. I may adjust the wheel again. I adjusted the wheel. I know the wheel cam is not on at the moment. I adjust the wheel to be back a little bit, so it's a bit more normal, but I may push it a bit more forward. I was used to it. Given my lack of space, I think it still works. What server? Arcade. Arcade, sir. Through here. Lovely. Through here. Bit of a maze. I can smell something weird outside. I want to go check that. Hopefully it's nothing bad. And what, in here? It's a strange smell, yeah. Not too sure what it could be. Is mine over in the corner? Trying to cook. Hi, they better not be. Certainly not in a disposable barbecue. Ding. Vacation. Hope you're having a good vacation. Or was an F1. You can play those on these types of wheels as well, if that's potentially what you're on about. And stop. Okay. What company? This is Containerport. Going to Larissa Umefa. EU Mefa. That one. Containerport to... If you're in-game, you can copy my job. You can either copy it as a World of Trunks job or copy it as a normal job. And it will generate a freight market version. What I'll do, I'll just check that out. Just BRB. Took you a while to get that one right, huh? I was waiting for you to answer the question. Hey, how you doing? Can't smell the smell anymore. Don't know what that was. Just a passing... Interesting. I don't know. 140? Big fan. Oh my gosh. Hello, Chuck and Jay. Hello, Jerome. Hello, Young. Big fan. Have we got our stuff? I hope so. Oh, Nina's here as well. Got a cow trailer. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, are we ready? Oh, look at that. All grey. All grey down there. Lovely. Perfect. All right. I'm just guessing the way out. Probably this way, yeah. Arrow's telling me to go this way. This is not Simulation 1, though. Gate. Yo. We're on arcade today. Pass module 1, congratulations. How many are there? How many have you got to do? I like how entering here didn't discover that corner piece, but leaving does. 2. Ah, well, you're 50-50. You're halfway done. Very good. Alright. Lovely. I'm gonna drive normally. Fairly normally. Working on your sim rig. You're getting a full, like, motion type sim rig, yeah? Hello? Full wheel, widescreen monitors, yeah? Not quite the 4D motion rig type thing. Stoke-on-Trent is a city and not a town. Well, the criteria, if you've ever watched the Jay Foreman video or any of those other videos talking about what is a city, it's just pretty much made up. Whatever the monarchy declares as a city, you know? One of the smallest ones that is declared a city only has about 1,000, 2,000 people. I'm going this way. It's telling me to go this way. He flipped. Oh, that's what you've got to be careful of if you take World of Chunks jobs, please. Foldable. Oh, I see. Oh, have you got one of those frames that's separate from the desk? Ah. If I had a bit more space, I think I'd consider getting one of those. I don't think there'd be enough space. It would certainly maybe allow me to turn the vibration on the force feedback up a bit more than what it is right now. Qualifies as a city. You flipped as well. Oh my god. Mod 1 is off-road, emergency stop. 11 things. Had one minor, which was that you weren't first enough for the swerve. 3 kilometers an hour off. Yeah, that's really specific. Hey, but one tiny little fault, that's fine. Damn, you're gonna be a pro. And then what kind of stuff is in the other one? What's in part 2? You think you'll be doing? Do you think you'll do well? ID 1. Yeah, well, someone earlier said they had ID 0. I need to move the tab list up again. It's annoying. It's covering the all the stuff. Oh yeah, Uriel's ID 1. On the road, normal road. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm at max speed now. 90. Which fixed it. Yes, I'm on the arcade server, so I did /fix. The 2 or 4% that remains is partly from hitting that gate just now, and probably the actual wear and tear from earlier. Counter has ID 0, yes. That's the one. Gotta wait for me to catch up, eh? I like what you in the name, I see. Hello Nathan, welcome in. Relops. Hey, the teaser could be for Relops. Unless it's somehow teasing a featured zone. Which, we haven't had one of those in a while. Did we imagine? I think a few of us did. Someone asked about it, yeah. It's just coincidence if that is that then. You never know, you know. Relops? Ah, if some of you here have never experienced a Relops, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. A long time. I may not, because there's a few Nathans in the community, I'll be honest. But as long as you remember me, that's fine. Never have. Well, you better turn up to this one then. If it is. It's really interesting. It's not like a convoy. You get a set area of a map to drive around in. And you'll see stuff on the way. HR. Oh, you're HR Nathan. What, TMP HR Nathan? Yes, I remember Nathan now. Did we communicate much? Here and there, I guess. God, I remember the HR. Well, that was a fun attempt at something. Welcome. Another toll. Have to stop for that. That's the thing I can agree by noticing when I was here in... Well, not literally here, but in the country in person. A lot of tolls. Because they are supposedly used to fund the upkeep of the roads. Of which, yeah, the roads weren't too bad. Definitely no better than ours. A lot of tolls in Spain. Here, not really. But the roads are sort of patch jobs, so there's different coloured squares everywhere where bits have been replaced. They're just greedy, they are. How much was that one? I'm not paying attention to the money. I've got money. Scotland doesn't. Maybe none of the bits I've been on have had a toll then. Because I don't remember tolls. Catman, how you doing? I don't remember them. France, yeah. Well, again, as long as the money from the tolls is going back into the roads. California? A lot of tolls. I see, I see. Are they expensive? Are they fairly good? On every highway? Is it true that you're a bad driver? No, I'm a fine driver. It's chat that says I'm a bad driver. They will always tell you I'm a bad driver. Yeah, it's annoying you build up your speed, you build up a good momentum, and then you have to slow down again. Yeah. I get that. Right. I'm unsure who that is because they're right next to me. I didn't see the name. No, don't worry. One of the times I have a challenge for driving properly. So having all the good settings on, following lights and things like that. Running out of fuel? Oh no. No, I don't think that would be Star. There's one clear. These streets are nice. Oh, it's Miorsi. I was going to say. No, it's not Star. There's one key indicator I can see that wouldn't... I don't think Star would do that. There's a turn. I don't think so. No, that you can go down the way that we just turned around as well, but into the city it looks like you have to go back on yourself to get to the industry. This is all grey for me, so lovely flowers, by the way. You don't have GPS. How do you low-key not have GPS? I remember whenever someone says that, I just comment in my head and like, why are you saying low-key? It's a filler word for the sentence you mean. Yes, I'm being picky about it. Tolls in Scandinavia, at least in the DLC, they're very nice. You can zoom straight through those. Is that the same in real life? Hope so. 500 kilometers left of fuel. Ah, I'll be fine. This truck is nearing 50k, by the way. Damn. Are we going to hit that today? Fellow Prime. Yeah, because Star forgot what day it was. They forgot everything about it, so they're not set up. That's okay, though. That's fine. In due time, the second driving stream might return. Might. Low-key. It's just a filler word. If you're saying something has potential anyway, or you're certain of something, but then you say low-key, you kind of mild it out a bit. There's no need for the low-key bit in the sentence. Random example, if you tipped, you just fell over and you say, I low-key tipped. Well, no, you didn't low-key tip, did you? You did. You could say high-key, but no one really says that either. It's just unnecessary. I'm following you. I'm going to confuse myself. Oh, you followed me. There's a fuel station down the end. I'll go and get fuel. Gamer, welcome in. Thank you for using a Prime. Hang on, why didn't I just turn around the wrong way? Because I'm being sensible, that's why. Can't just turn around in the road. To be fair, that fuel station is quite far away. I had a moment of, we're all driving relatively okay, sort of, but I forgot we were on arcade. Oh, and of course there's a barrier there, yeah? Gotta go to that one, gotta go to the one up ahead. Then I'll turn around. Can I drive Frank with the Prague? Not today. No, we're in DLC today. Give me fuel. Let me get fuel. Some fuel. True, I am indirectly discovering the city as well, yeah. One of the four. I mean, yeah, take your pick. Well, I don't know why there's another one over there. It's like when you have two McDonald's across the road from each other. What's the need for that? Do they have competition between themselves? Is it necessary? Greg's? Is that the case? I don't think, I haven't seen too many scenarios where... Good. I thought I went the wrong way again. Where I have seen them in London. There is one near St Pancras station, I think. There are two McDonald's that are very near each other. Might even be on the same side of the road. But that's funny. Lady 2000, yeah, you see how big truck fuel tanks are? And I'm in the 4x2, so I have the largest fuel tank. 4,000 kilometers. 1.2 thousand liters of fuel. Now, at least, I can get the other little road that goes into this industry, right? Essentially. Ever get bored? No. The key to not get bored, well, number one, if you do get bored, don't play it. Don't force yourself to play it. And number two, don't play it for too long. Because then you will absolutely get bored quicker. I don't play this game a lot. Like 6 hours a week. 2 of those are actually driving. That's fine. I'm in the building. But other side of the building. Had to just establish where I was going. Yeah, I could have kind of gone the other way around there, but oh well. Alright, let's see how painful this is going to be, eh? Does it have a rack? No, Pro Mods, though, is a map expansion mod. That does have a rack. Has a fair bit of the Middle East, actually. Not too much, but a good amount. Oh, this ain't going to work, is it? I need to go kind of the other way around now. Or, no, you know what? You know what? I'm not going to bother doing reversing. I'm going to go all the way around again and just go in forward. Because, yes, why not? Where was it? You're all in front of it, aren't you? So I can't see. There it is. There we go. Nailed it. Got it. How much is Pro Mods? 1 point something euros. Each version you get. That's it. Hello, Patreon. Big fan. Boring. Yeah, I took the easy route. Hey, my bad. Whatever. Nice. I do have the Moser. I've had it since the beginning of the year. I did a video on sort of first impressions with it and things like that. It is a very nice wheel. Or free, yeah, you can download a few files at a time, that's fine. Right. That was a good tumble. The buggy G920. G920 is not too bad. It's fine. It's alright. My G29, which is essentially the exact same wheel, Yeah, it lasted a while. Hello, Russian name, how you doing? Keyboard, hey, you can still be totally fine on keyboard as long as you get the sensitivity just right for you. There are many players that play on keyboard, but the way they drive, you wouldn't be able to tell. If you have a controller though, that could be a better option, because it's smoother to turn with, slightly. Truckers and Pete, yes. How long do you get banned when you already have 4 bans? Is your current ban 1 month? Or your latest ban? Next one might be 3 months. Finland, sauna instead of sauna. Yeah, you call it a sauna. We can continue going down. Do we have an Lemia one? You admin, yes. But yesterday I did some admin. Tomorrow I'll also do some admin. Today, no. Kalamia, there we go. Kalamia. What are we in? Oh, that's where we are right now. Sure. Islands. We might work our way along there. I think I have most of the islands discovered. It should be very easy to discover the island. Wait, that's not where we are. Are there 2 industries of the same name? No, the GPS is just thinking that I'm not in the industry. Okay. Say what? Go around again because it's at the back. 4,000 hours before you bought the motor. Very good. That's a good amount of usage of it first. There is no harm in wanting as your first wheel to have the motor kind of thing. I just feel you really need to justify your usage of it, given the price. Like if you play this game a lot, if you play a handful of other driving games and you're like an enthusiast of them, then yeah. If you play it like once every couple months, absolutely not. You don't need a wheel for that. No. Just use a controller for that. Steering wheel, yeah. If you start your account at London, will all your trucks have the steering wheel on the right hand side? No. You can choose that. If you buy it from London, I think it might. But every time you customize it, you can choose which side of the road it's on. Left hand, right hand drive. You pick that. Assuming you didn't customize anything, maybe it would set you as being on the left from London. You certainly have a UK plate on the vehicle. Hop on arcade. Chicken and rice. Good combo. How'd you get the stats? The thing in the top right is Trucky. Truck with a letter Y at the end of it. Is a stats, VTC, all kinds of thing. Program. It's very nice. Has a nice in-game overlay. Shows you more stats than the normal game does. Like how much fuel I have left, because I don't want to have the widget in the bottom left with the speedometer and the things at the bottom of that, because it looks a bit tacky. I'll be honest. It looks a bit tacky. So no thanks. Shows your real-time approximate to your destination as well. Could we go out that way then, wrong way around, and then just cut back over? I get we could. Whatever that is, job thing probably. Yeah, there's the bus station we saw. It is. Which days? Tuesday at the moment. When the weather is decent enough, Thursdays. Sometimes I did Thursdays. Name of the game, ETS2. That's the name of the game. Euro truck. Giving bed. Take the routes. Have we got our stuff? I hope so. Got your stuff? Hello, didn't want to make sure there's nothing on the other side of you. M25, kind of. Don't forget, the current UK map is not very good. There's a remake coming soon, but current UK is, no. Oh, big map. Like, it's there, but it just doesn't look that good. It's basic, really. Every single one of these intersections is also different. Slightly different. Is it suitable for other games like Forza? I wouldn't recommend using this size wheel on Forza. You can, literally speaking, you can. But it's 400 millimeters in diameter. Normal wheels like the G29 are 30? Nearly 30? So if you're doing sort of drifting and you have to spin the wheel very quickly in either direction, I think it's a bit difficult to use this for that. Was weird with a wheel? I think I tried it with a wheel once. Nah, controller feels fine, personally. London does look different with promos. It looks better with promos. That's just you. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just saying, technically speaking, there's nothing stopping you using this for it, but it's not made for Forza, is it? The keyword is in the name. Truckin'. This is more for sort of slower paced simulation games. Why did I just immediately go that way? I just followed the road. What the hell am I doing? Farm sim, this could work in? A Moser Formula style wheel. So the one where it doesn't have the complete ring at the top, it's just the middle section? Those are racing wheels, aren't they? Might as well just go all the way down. Ah, those wheels, yes. As long as it connects, there's a lot of stuff that connects in the Moser ecosystem. They also have, if you have a different brand, like I think Fanatec or something, they have an adapter for it. So you don't even need a Moser top wheel to be able to use it with Moser, which is pretty damn cool. I think. No time. Favorite route? Gonna disappoint you here. I don't really have a favorite route. But I can recommend, there's one that goes across the middle of the West Balkans DLC. Can I remember the city names? No. But it goes across the middle of it to a very nice industry somewhere. Lovely country roads over there. No, I don't really have a favourite one, because I like to go in different places to help discover the map. I'm not sticking to one area and going, okay, we need to stay in this area. Like if I was one of the people that went up and down F2P or the Alps or CD Road all the time, I like to go everywhere else. And in turn, you see lots of nice roads. Somewhere in the Balkans. Yeah, I just can't remember what it was called. You played Forza with a manual. Ooh. Was it a good experience? You experienced it? Yeah. I forgot what it's called. I did a video on it ages ago. I just cannot remember the city name. One begins with P. Right? I think. Like you start from one city, go past another city, and then it's to an industry over there. That's all I remember. What route was it? I'd tell you if I knew the name. He's saying, what's my favorite route? And I was describing a route that I like. Don't need a spam, Pip. Pristina, that's the one. Yeah, I think it's from Pristina across. I don't know whether it's east or west, but across from there is a lovely bendy section. Pristina. There you go. I kept thinking Pernik, and that's just above where we are right now, like it's just above Greece. That's not it. That's different. Fuel. Well, no, because I don't have the actual road yet. You're back. Welcome back, Xander. Hello, Woofy. 20th, you're getting unbanned. 2 days. Can you last 2 days? I have not driven F2P, busy F2P, on Sim 1. I drove it when I was actually playing the game years and years ago. Hence why it is discovered. Nice game, thank you. Yes, the graphics mod is quite nice. I'm slowly getting used to the overexposed clouds. They're not that big of a deal. Who just crashed? What are you doing? I don't know, copy that. In the old days, yes. Lots of cows. Very old days. Yeah, it's funny that I titled this stream Chill Driving, because, well, I'm chill driving. The other people are not. I'm just doing some jobs. Well, graphic settings. Technically, the ultra preset, and then turn the scaling down. That's basically it. Lobby viewer, hey. Don't you be mocking other people's driving there. You can only do that in their chat. Otherwise, that's not fair. How dare you? I'm doing well. How you doing? Does ETS2 support DLSS? If you use another program to do it, there's no inbuilt setting for DLSS. There will be other programs that may allow you to do it though. If you've used lossless scaling, that might work. I've tried it. Yeah, I was thinking of the title being like Chill Tuesday Trucking, like with a CH. That's a bit corny though. Trucking. Cold weather? Oh, I have as well. When it gets cold enough to put the AC away, can't wait. Oh, and I got a red light offense. Because I still had the fines on for when I was on convoy. God damn it. Gotta turn that off. We need to work on their engine. They are! Which is why we're getting consoles. They're changing their engine to make it work on consoles, and in turn PC should get a slight benefit from it. It's in there. Sorry, am I on your way here? You can go first. There's a wildfire needs to be solved. I hope it does. Because here we've had quite a few, not personally right near me, but there's been a lot over the past few weeks. Oh, cheating. In-game, what do you mean? Is camera 3 considered cheating? If so, yeah, you got me. Because I can't see otherwise. Huh? If you mean using a cheat, no. I wouldn't lower my dignity that much. People that cheat don't have dignity, eh? They don't like the games they're playing. That's just how it is. There is, I suppose, a bit of, I wouldn't exactly call it like a full ethics type thing. Morals, that sort of thing. If you use, like, giving yourself a bit more money and stuff like that, that might help a bit, but that's not, like, cheat. In the literal sense. Ding! Is it still... I don't know if it... Oh, it is green. I think I just saw it is green. Nice. Nice. He's drunk, that's what they say. Hello, Carcon, big fan. In it. How's it going? Hello, Craig. Big fan. 2 jobs. You take the skip parking? No! Practice. At least use the easy one, because then you get a bit of XP from it. At least do the easy parking. Tuesday! Hello, banging. It's Tuesday. Yes, sir. You're just chilling. Right. Moist? Yes, I suppose we must. She's in a call with you. Been in that situation before where you're both in a call, you're both like in the same chat or watching same something, and you might be like yapping to each other, but you're mainly just watching the same content. At the same time. Huh? Shut up? Don't make me put a cooldown on that. Stop it. Bang, how was your stream earlier? The game that you were playing? I think I lurked for part of it. I forgot what the game's called though. That would be a nice place to go. Why is that so far? Is that on a mountain? Was alright. Is that like a good alright or? Yeah, it's alright. Did you like it? Needs work. You definitely want to try out games when they're fairly new. Yeah. I've kind of been in this direction before. Going down is the only other option from here. Could. Nice bendy road there, though. What about Nordic? No, not today. There's more that still needs discovering from Greece than from the Nordic. Petrus. Yes. Where are we? Not here. That's near to where we are. Unless we are there already, I don't know. UK rework eventually, yeah. I'll take that one. Got one build, damn. Have you used the money mod? Personally, maybe when I first started playing, you try out those mods that give you like 10,000 XP per job as well. But now, no. August Convoy. What, did that recently happen? Was that over the weekend? See, Greece is nice. Very nice DLC. Me like. Sweden, you give me a what? What is that product? Cut across everything. Cut across here. Easy, because I can do that. Meatball. Like IKEA meatballs? Red light again, I still need to turn that off. I forgot. My bad. Well, I mean, that's an interesting offer. Look at the floor. That's a proper flashbang on the floor here. Oh, there's my trailer. Traditional Swedish meatballs. I see. Hello, Red. How's it going? Can't see. Can't see anything. Don't even know where my trailer is now. I'm so close to it. I'm so close. It's right there. This is my trailer. Where are you driving? We're in Greece this time. We started on the northern part of it and we're slowly working our way down pretty much every city on the way down. It's been nice. The road is so bright. I mean, this mod, this plugin thing I'm using does like brighten some of the colors. In turn, it does make the ground very bright. You know the US highways, most of them that are basically this color as well? Ugh. It's only annoying when the job marker, the white flashy box, blends in. I had that when we last played ATS because I bumped into something. Concrete roads, yeah. Not tarmac. Concrete. I heard that horn. Can we go down this way? I want to check this out. Maybe get a photo of it. That way. Grey roads. All the way down. Let's go via the rest stop first, and then the rest of it's just as per. Yeah. Yeah. Greece is nice. It is nice. Hello, Pillowcase. 5 stream streak. Big fan. Hello, M&D. Got your stuff. Steepness of the highways. Well, it makes it a challenge, doesn't it? Challenge thyself. Hello, Kian. Challenge. Why not? Get me out of this damn flashbang surrounding. Hello. I still didn't turn the fines off. Cut across here. This technically has green though. Alright. So we're good. Turn the fines off. Yeah, thank you for reminding me now. I'm not stopping now. You need to learn Spanish. Why do you need to learn Spanish? It's a nice language. You can use something like Duolingo if you must. Very helpful, thank you. Yeah. Friend is being mean. Tell him to be nice. That's another thing that people do in calls, yeah? Always being mean. And you're both in the same call, you can both hear me. Why don't you be mean back? Yeah, Duolingo did sort of fall off, didn't it? I didn't want to tip on that corner. Whoa! Just can't see. Just like you were doing there. Ladies, please. My God, calm down. It's just the basics, but and then some more, like, I wouldn't say advanced words. Some other words I just put in a random order. Can't see. So you know, the owl doesn't like salty food or something. Like, what? I'm not gonna walk up to a stranger and say that. Doesn't make sense. How are they visible? Not invisible. Invincible, I think is the word you meant. Because of this server. You can drive through anyone on the server. It's safe. That lamp is floating. Bug. Bug. Broken game, perhaps. Oh my God. Sorry, not lamp. Electricity pole. Wow! Broken game. Get a look at that. Ew. Oh, F4. I'm not playing this game anymore. I don't like it. Broken. You going? Rest area. You'd be fine on this server. Yeah, this server's some messing around, discovering the map. If you want to do racing with your friends, because that's technically not allowed on normal servers, then yeah. It's the play around. It's an arcade style of driving. Like GTA. GTA is arcade driving. Got your first steering wheel. What did you get? And have you set it up and used it yet? Chucking a thumbnail? Chucking a thumbnail is this truck right here. Because I haven't taken any new pictures yet. These are some really nice flowers here. Take some nice pictures with these. The Moser R3. Ooh. And the truck sim wheel, or don't worry, don't get any damage on those. Or something else. Suddenly you've turned down this way. Oh, it is just a meetup spot. Okay. Well, I don't know where the gate is. Oh, it's right there. I have an R5, yes. That was the bundle that I was simply given. It contains an R5. R5 V1, it seems. There are two versions of the R5. This one does not have the screw holes on the front of the bit, like the bit that faces upwards. The holes to mount the stalks or anything else are with an adapter on the underneath. This one doesn't have any holes on it. Oh, that's a nice building. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Soul of Anatolia will be good. Yeah, I genuinely thought I would zoom in and be like, oh, that's this building. This isn't like a... I'm just taking random pictures in. Make your mind up! Just random pose. Sure, why not? Lovely. We'll take a proper one at the end anyway. Can you find your future husband in this chat? Probably not. This isn't exactly a dating place. People try and find their potential matches on Twitch. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Have you ever heard of The Outdoors? I haven't. Apparently you can find people there. Finds? Yes. Thank you. What is it even in? Gameplay? Traffic offense. Off. Good. Good job. Some cheap wheel. Now your second wheel is the G923. That should last quite a while. It's an improved version of the 920 and the 29. Very good wheel. Oh, it's not real, no? Grinder is good. Hey, if that's the way you swing, then yes, it can be. Yeah, absolutely. Take your advice. Good luck. Oh, you got something? Why is there, you put a nice building here, why is there no viewpoint or anything here? Whatever building that is meant to be. Wiggly Road, yeah, be careful. This is not the same Scania, no. This Scania I bought when the Super came out. Hello? Gate doesn't open, it's broken. Could you imagine? It genuinely doesn't open from the inside. I don't think it does. You don't think that's the gate? I think it's the gate. Why doesn't this one open? You have to use the other one? I swear we came through the bottom one. Fine. Fine, I'll use the convenient other one. Can't let them out. Why you add other gate if other gate can't be used, huh? That's a bit impractical. And it will, what I'm now gonna do then is, just give me a sec. Don't forget the corner, you have to go all the way into the corner, otherwise it remains grey. All the way over here. There we go, that should get it. There is a grey bit. Good luck. They charge extra. Oh, I see. Because when I was looking at the map, I noticed that there was a corner part. The tree. This park would be nice as well. I mean, I know this is technically on the road, but the bit either side of it is quite nice. And then, are those rows of olive trees up there? Because I remember when driving on the highways, a lot of olive trees. Very nice. Can you get mods? Only some. We support 2 mods at the moment. You're out, thank you for joining, no worries. Pro mods and the seasonal weather mods by Grimes, of which we're in summer right now, but I'm not using it. Cam 2, I was just looking at my vehicle, I even took some photos of it. We're all going, all turning this way because it's just easier. Isn't scary just crazy? Aren't a lot of girls like that? Let's be for real now. There's no crash. On this server, you can't hit anyone, no. You can still be banned, though. When you get 98%, it went up from about halfway to 98 because when I move funds over to the, let's say, pocket that I'm storing this in, I put a bit over in myself as well. So it's nearly done. It's very nearly done. Teeny tiny bit more. I know exactly what I want to get because it's listed in the goal on the Ko-fi page. And I shall be getting it. You think the leak is for real ops? It seems to be, because whenever police sirens have been teased, it's a real ops. The only other option I could think of was featured zone. I mean, we also haven't had one of those in a while, which is essentially a mini real ops. The other players. You can't hit other players on this server. You can get a very bad PC for £500, but as per the things I've written down, that's not the entire PC. If I added in the entire PC, you may need to add a couple thousand in front of that number. So I think doing, like, splitting it up is easier than just wanting an entire PC. Given RAM, I'll probably never be able to buy in my lifetime. Again. What's feature tone? I was genuinely about to say, hey, it's like a mini real ops, and you don't even know what real ops is. Because you've seen the videos. But imagine a smaller version of that. So imagine one scenario, you're driving by one road. Okay. The first one was outside Calais. You know the wibbly-wobbly bit before the intersection? There. Imagine you're told to go in one lane, and there's roadworks, delivery vehicles, that kind of stuff. Like they're ripping up the road. It's a... slow down, slow down. It's a featured zone. The second one was on the Alps. 'Twas shown in my big video on the history of CD. Do mods in TP affect FPS? Well, one, you can't really use them. Loads of mods. And two, the ones that we do support, no. Who crashed? No, they shouldn't. What was that? The graphical mod I'm using also shouldn't. How about Tota Road? Unless you have the water truck job, in which case... And don't forget, Tota Road I think will cancel the job as well. Yogi, thank you for the prime. Why did the sound not work? But that, have a flower though, I appreciate that. Enjoy the perks that it comes with. This is lovely. And modded trucks, they have save edited trucks still using DLC parts. There is a DLC that came out a couple months ago called the Holland Style Tuning Pack. That allowed people to really customize what they're using. It's what this steering wheel comes from. Which mod is best? You mean DLC? Balkans are quite nice. We're currently in Greece. Greece is quite nice. The newer the DLC, the nicer it is. Like, Nordic Horizons is very nice to get, but there's no discount on it yet. Yeah, we need an interior. A better interior tuning pack. Cabin accessories goes inside your cabin, but that doesn't count as, like, the interior. Scania. Peak 7 Magnum. Yeah, you can actually make the Magnum look decent. Beer noises. Well, again, you can. There is a sound plugin to change the sounds. Only you would hear the sounds, but you can do that. You can have the with the open pipe. It's the TS mod or something that people keep saying. No, I'm just trying to not be directly behind you because then I can't see where I'm going. Corner. Don't tip around the corner. Watching for beds you can up again? Again, you lazy man. Didn't go and get that fuel station. Maybe I should have. It's nice. Oh, careful. The price of it, I do not know. What is the price of, He's actually driving on it. What is the price of the, DLC? £5? I want to say something like that. It's not going to cost as much as a map DLC would. Drive faster. Not on this road. You're telling me to drive faster? I'm taking my time. Well, check out that stun point. I'm enjoying the scenery. Yeah? $3.39, that sounds pretty good given the amount of stuff you get. Don't forget, for every truck you get loads of stuff. They do update, yeah, because whenever a new tuning pack comes out, specifically for a certain vehicle, they have better parts than others do. So the wheels that I have with the chrome rim on them, those are from the Renault tuning pack. They're not in any other tuning pack. A series of these stacks just behind the cabin are specific to the Scania tuning pack. I think the Mercedes one has some, but it's not that good. We still don't have an MAN pack. We don't have an Iveco pack. I think that's it. DAF needs to update to the XG. Yeah, no man. No man. The Germans don't like it if you say man. It's an MAN. Whenever I said it in the comments of it being a mania, that sort of thing, they'd be like, no, it's MAN. You must say MAN because it does stand for something in German. So you must say it properly. An MAN, yes. Pika, thank you for the 20 middies. There's no sound with it. It's just if you were to put TTS with it. Yeah, I just say man, it's easier. And it's funny because then you can make zesty jokes with it. And it's German, it is. Look it up. MAN trucks. Look at the view. Look at this. Slowly going uphill, snaking around the mountains. This is lovely. Going all the way around that way. Damn. What did you get next? Scandinavia and beyond the Baltic Sea. Well, you could continue going north and get the Nordic. That would complete the northern parts, because you can go to Nordic Horizons from both of those DLCs. If you go up enough through Baltic, through Finland, you end up in Nordic Finland, and if you go up enough through Scandinavia, you get Nordic Norway and Sweden. That's one option. Other than that, I don't know. I think even though you have those two, I think Nordic would be a good one if you like that area. Engine manufacturer of Nuremberg, yes. But in German. Is there snow? No. Only when we support the winter mod. There are parts of the map, like in Iceland, on Pro mods that have snow baked into the map. Currently there are no snowy places, I think, on the normal map. I don't know if the DLC Iceland will also contain snow, because from the teasers we've seen so far it hasn't. The game is technically based in the summer as well. So we wouldn't have snow there. One video about IEMs. I was watching a handful of builds that involve the case I want to get, just so I can visually see what it looks like. It looks damn good. But now I have loads of different builds on my feed. Where are we? We are heading to Patras. We're in Greece. What was that in? Huh? Yeah, I guess he wants you to look for a very specific person. I don't know where he is, though. He's not here right now. Congrats, thank you. Yes, yesterday we hit 13k. Taking a nap. How'd you clip through them? This server allows you to do that. There's no collision with players on the arcade server. 174. Oh my god. I mean, this is kind of downhill, so. Take a drink. Did you redeem? You did. I will in a moment. Hello, Killua. Welcome in. Whoever's catching up, slow down. Roundabout. Cut straight across it, just like that. In before, it wouldn't discover the entire thing, so that's going to look very weird on the map now. Yeah, I think that will look pretty strange. Oh, we're going over the big bridge. Big bridge. Very nice. I got a LARP, Max was having. You have a question? Go ahead. What's the question? Yeah, not same one. No. People are joining and being curious and like, what are you? Why are you driving like that? It's fine. £40? Oh, the Swedish. Yeah, I thought you meant to look at the person that was driving. Damn, this is nice. Hello, Lich. Does it work? Ah, it doesn't, you see. So that flickering, there we go, is me pressing camera 8. Camera 8 doesn't enable unless you're on a flat enough ground. That goes for going up or downhill. Bit annoying. See you wibbly wobbling around like that. My map is telling me to go this way because I waypointed this. I need this bit. Don't worry, I'll still be with you. Didn't want to slam the brakes on. Did you crash? Oh my god, you didn't crash. That's impressive. Got some cereal? Hey. Why is the company losing 200 grand a week? No, it's not. I'm looking at the number right now. No, it's not. You ain't seeing that. Good question. Why is it losing 2,000? Exactly. Maybe because last time I repaired my vehicle, or last time we drove, was on convoy, and that was last week. And that caused quite a bit of damage. Where we're going to end it? Astrous. Shall I look up the pronunciation? Like we do with Lamia. I go Lamia. I'm emphasizing the wrong part. The actual way to say it is more like Lamia. Very specific in other languages, yeah? You want to emphasize the right part of the word. Lamia. Can you do coach routes on pro mods? I'm not sure. You may be able to do the standard ones that are listed if the cities and everything else exists. For it. I haven't tried it. I think some people have tried it. I just generally I think don't try them because they may not work. Some of them may not work. Is small you're hesitant to buy? I do recommend it, but if you are hesitant, wait until the sale. I don't know when the next sale is. It's a nice DLC. It's not a small DLC. It is due to other areas because of course it's not a complete square. It shrinks. But you've got some nice islands. Nice scenic views. Yeah, that's what I say to people. If you're hesitant, wait until the sale. It's old enough to maybe have a bit of a discount. It's not old. But, you know, like Nordic is still too new to have a major discount on it, but that one is a few years older, so. When did this come out? End of 24, maybe? Jumping like that. Oh, you just driving in front of me. I hope that's not a watch on. Please tell me. You need all DLC. You need all map DLC. Every other, like, tuning pack, trailer pack, those don't matter for pro mods. Maps, yes. Including Nordic. You need Nordic for pro mods. Whenever a new DLC comes out, the very first version of Pro Mods doesn't require it, the next one does. Give you a bit of a lapse. Like, if you do have it, it'll work. If you don't, it will still work. At the back, isn't it? Oh, I don't like this industry. No, it isn't. Oh, it's there. Oh, I took some pictures in this building once before. Previous YouTube thumbnails have been from this exact industry building. Where I'm like sticking out the building. 10%? Yeah, 10%. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit more than that. Fair enough. Hit the wall? I did hit the wall. Wow. How many DLC? I have all the DLC for this game. Honk. Can't see. I'm gonna hit the wall again because I went too far over. Scratch the wall there. Then drive out a bit more. Well, to be fair, if you play the game for so long, you will eventually pick up all DLCs. However, I have said a handful of times, this is annoying now, I've said a handful of times that if I were to buy all the DLC from scratch from now, I would not be buying the paint jobs. There's just no point. Ding, that counts. Game says yes. Oh, but my trailer's going to disappear. I was thinking of getting a picture. Nah, never mind. No, it does stay. Oh, in previous ones they've disappeared. But you are within it. Look at that perfect parking. Great parking. Lovely. Cool. One of the 8 streams ended here. Maybe it did. Worth the money. SES is good, yeah. Why are you bad at reversing? I just am. I've fallen off, as they say. I'm not that good anymore. Color your bar. That is from a tuning pack. That front bar is from the HS Shock pack. When's the Who Done chat? Oh, we can do that at the end. You bought someone with a clip, but you can't find the username. Does the ID appear at any time? You can either look in the file in your documents. There is a TMP folder and it has logs in there. You can look in there. If you remember what the name was, part of the name at least. If you don't have any information about who it was, you just cannot report them then. Because, well, if you don't know who they are, how do we verify who they are? Exactly. And before we take the next one, I will BRB. We are in Astrous right now. You're in Beijing, yes. Beijing, Greece. Game logs. One of them is like spawn logs. One of them is chat logs. Not the game log file. I mean, in the ETS2 MP folder. But again, if you have part of the name, you can try and search it there. It will show in log spawning. It will show the name there. I like the new Scania, but I don't dislike the old Scania. I used the old Scania for a very long time. It still sounds great, and the dashboard is simple enough. It's very nice. You appealed because you had mod in your name? It's your IRL name, they won't respond. Well, they may not respond immediately, but they will, eventually. It's fine. 5th drink of vodka, I'm not commenting on that. Nothing to do with me. Quick BRB. Wait for the answer to the question. I wish it would work with YouTube chat as well. So all those that Kiva, you trying to participate in it, sadly it doesn't work with your messages. I wish it did, but it does not. So I apologize. What country's that? What was the answer? When was the last time you drunk? Never. I've drunk so few times, drank so few times, that I have never been close. I've been tipsy. Not a fan of the experience, so no, I personally don't drink. Will they delete your ban immediately, or they give you a week ban after the perm ban? For name? It's different. It will count towards your history afterwards, but it will probably go back to a normal length. Yeah, you can write some code, I'm sure you can. Or those people that use ChatGPT or Claude or something to try and hook it up. I'm not the one that made the extension, so maybe they'll improve it eventually and make it work. Where are the MP mods mainly from? The people on the team? All over the place. Europe, I guess. Mostly from Europe. Same day you can play. That I don't know about. They'll tell you that when they resolve the appeal. So. Where was this other industry that's in Kalamata? There's an industry here, isn't there? Is it the Vulco industry? There's an industry that's underground. Oh, which one is it? YouTube changing things, they're trying to stay fresh. This view counter thing, I think they might reverse it afterwards. It is Vulco. Okay. Could go down there then. Yeah, to those unaware, YouTube is adding a thing where previously you had to watch a video for maybe a couple seconds or something for it to actually count as a view. Now, the moment you click on it and it briefly loads and then you close the tab, that still counts. But in order for it to count for monetization and anything else, it's still the old method of like watching a little bit of it. So this is just to boost the numbers so it looks good for sponsors. That's basically what this is. From next week, Kalamata. But none of these are going to that industry. Attending? Attending what? Where am I going? All of these are the different industry. These are nowhere near. What industry are we in right now? That looks close enough. Change some logs. Why not? This stream is filler content, yes. Yeah, I've got no plan for this one. Because I haven't started fully editing the 2 challenge videos I did, so there's no point doing more and more, otherwise we end up with an A to Z situation, where I've got everything, and I have too much to edit, basically. Oh, it is this industry. Where is it? In the corner? Oh, right there. Where the white and red one is. Or is it in the middle? It's kind of in the middle of you two, isn't it? Kalamata next, yes. Don't know if that's how you say it. Where is it? Oh, there. That's where it is. I did have it. There we go. Saab 900. Ooh. Can you tell the team? I'm not going to tell the team. Every part of the discussion to do with your ban stays in your appeal. I'm not a spokesperson for it. So no. Ooh, is that the new Skoda? Ooh, that looks nice. Possible to get a lower truck and higher back wheel even after the suspension thing. Like you can, yeah, you can lower your front wheel and raise your back wheel, yes. There are also some tires that are smaller if you use a smaller tire at the front, it will appear even lower as well. Personally, I don't like the look of that thing. But, ow. I don't have it assigned, I think. It might still be on the farm device. Suspension. Joy 4 is the farm thing when I was trying that out. You need front suspension up and down. Front and rear. Up and down. What I did previously is on the square bracket and the apostrophe and colon keys. So up, down, just worth them. But then you can press them individually so that your vehicle will go like that. Possible to get lower. Only by editing something. By that point, you're basically just making it disgusting by save editing. I don't know how you make it even lower than that. It's already low enough. Your mom? Did you also say it's your birthday, Slosh? Is it actually Slosh? Sloth. You're pretty much sloshed at the moment. Is it your birthday as well? What's the point? Exactly. Why do you need it even lower? Those vehicles don't look good. They're used by stunt boys that want to feel like they're cool, but it does not actually look cool. If you do it normally within the game's means, then it looks cool. It can look cool. I don't know why you need it really high. Slosh, yeah, that's their name now. No, it's there we go, it's starting it. And just keep drinking. Yeah, it just looks weird if it's too low down. There was a video I saw ages ago where there's a trend for truckers in Brazil or something like that where it's intentionally like really slanted. I think the video got it wrong of what the meaning actually was, and it's kind of clickbait, but apparently they do drive like that. But what's it actually for though? Brazil, I know. What's it for? Just when you make music. Technically, a very, very long time. But I just haven't done so in a very, very long time. This year I have 2 things. Last year I had nothing. And year before that I had another remix as well. And one song. That technically wasn't made that year. It was made like 7 years beforehand. Yeah. Where's your flower? Right there. You have to earn it. No, it's not that SES might have said that. It might just be the brands that say that as well. Don't forget those. Making me crash. No, showing the flowers fine. Now I can ignore them. No, I'm not going to ask TB Team that. That's not how it works, M. Not going to do that. Crash incoming. It's downhill. Because we're heading... Calavana's kind of on the coast, isn't it? Heading downhill, I guess, a bit. After that bendy road, we were going uphill, now we're going downhill. Nearly hit those. The Mini... What, the Mini car? Don't know either. Sell it. Where's the money? What money? Oh, I ain't got money. Give me money. Then I'll have money. I got money. You're making it you, Les. You know, poor, yep. Sadly, yep. It's tough out there, you know. That's why I don't go out there. Improves handling. Others use it for the start. I would say it seems more like a stylish thing, because I don't know how that improves handling. If it had better handling, then you'd think every truck would be shaped that way. If you mean the suspension up-down thing. Yeah. You'd think that this is kind of nice. And they have slanted front top parts so the air rushes over the top. That's fine. Destroy your front bumper, exactly. When I've had my vehicle lowered just for, like, taking photos and such, the moment you hit a bump, the bull bar also hits the bump. So, moist. I didn't do the previous one, actually. So I need to do 2. You know. Having mod doesn't mean it's moderator and give warning. What do you mean? Having the moderator role means you are one. And therefore you are able to issue punishments and such. Unless you mean the mod name. Well, they weren't to know that you had the mod part in your name. That's why you explain it in the appeal. And then feedback if necessary. But for the name, I thought it'd be done slightly differently. VR chat? Oh, I played VR chat years ago. Before it had a bit of more controversy to do with it. There was a skin that was like Counter-Strike character, but it had the laughing, crying emoji as like a ball head on it. But this character was like 12 feet tall, so it didn't fit in any lobby unless I crouched down. That was rather funny. And its signature sound at the time was the distorted bass sound. Like the laughing. Yeah, that was funny. And that's where you met. Oh, that's nice. 1,000 hours. I will need... Remind me, I'll have a look at when I last played it. How many hours I have? Not many. Do you play it in VR? For 1,000 hours, I'd hope so. It's kind of the point. You better for a IRL day, but apparently, yes. But, no, we're not to know that. How do we know that? You're using hindsight. How would we know that? I wonder if you were to have M.O.B, someone would pick up that, oh, that's the same acronym as the Ministry of Defense. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Even one day. They should eventually. They don't, depending on how many others they have, it's not going to be an immediate response. Your lawyer said not to answer. Is she your lawyer? Where you did your bike test is part of it. Ooh. But technically speaking, there's a lot of areas that would be considered part of it. You just wouldn't know. Like some random beach or sort of slightly deserted area. Apparently it is. Two hours. Army Reserve Center. Oh. Nearly there. How are you doing? Hello, Leonard. There you are. See, when we did the chat messages guessing quiz, Leonard was one of the potential people to choose the message from, and we immediately knew that it wasn't him sending a message, because when Leonard speaks like he just did, he speaks in caps. He's like, hello, how are you doing? Doing well. Hope you're having a good day. So, that's how you know how people talk, you know? This is nice. Well done. Well done. Good job. Judge in the witness, judge, jury, executioner. How about that? Ooh, binned it. Ooh, big crash, binned it. That livestock is now dead. Gone. Perished. Of your sins? Well, everyone has to witness everyone else's sins, don't they? You'll sin. Yeah, arcade is nice. You can mess around in arcade, you know? And technically, you can still play the game as normal. Like, I'm doing jobs. I'm discovering the map. It's not going to undiscover when I go back to Sim 1. I'm doing the game. Simple business. That was you in a Renault? There was too focused on Duck there, and his massive crash. Remember the Grease? Grease is very nice. It's kind of like 155. I've briefly been, many years ago. Not to many places though. It was nice there as well. How'd you get the speedometer? That is a TMP feature. In the same way or same place you'd put the mobile phone from the cabin accessories DLC, same slot, there's one that TMP has. There's one that contains a mini-map, and there's one that has a simple one just like this. There is a modded version as well, but that's not on TMP. It's slightly different. Downhill. Careful on this turn. Whoa, skiddy boy, you can't see. I didn't warn you. Hope the waiting comes with a gift. Well, I hope the situation gets resolved at some point, whatever the outcome may be. Because keeping an appeal for a while is... no one really wants that. Careful there, slippery. Yeah, thanks, mate. A bit more slippy if I had rain on. Ooh, this is nice. You go round the side. Oh yeah, you can go to the garage. Garage is around the corner. Right, where's the... where are we going? Didn't speak for a second there. Huge PC lag spike. This is why we need a new PC. It's probably the temperatures, I think. That's the reason why I want to replace the case and such first. The temps are not very good. I'll be honest. Even during summer, they're not very good. Lovely. Easy. Innsbruck Sim 1 is chaos? Of course it is. So is the FP Road. It's chaos as well. Money. Quaint little location indeed. Quaint is such a good word. More lag. Yeah, the temps are a bit high at the moment. Yeah, a lot of the companies had collision because a lot of the companies were also random shapes, which didn't help with adding all that. Every new DLC, when they have different shaped areas, I really like that they're doing custom prefabs now. Sweating. It's warm. Are the AC on for the first time? It's telling you it's time. It is. Well, I mean, we could conclude here. We could conclude here indeed. Photo maybe at the back wall here. Like that. There might be a bit too much of a gap between us. You don't have AC? Only in the living room. Hot air rises as well. How do I freed? Fried? That's why I haven't seen me at all, mate. Butterbag, welcome back. See, there's Leonard. On another account. Thanks for the follow. Fan. I'm assuming it is. Freed. Seen. Yeah. Maybe for the coaches. David. Maybe. How you doing? You joined us in the coaches, yeah? Can the cars go on the end of the row, please? You're not fancy to go in front. Go on the end of the row. Don't be stupid and sit right in front. I'm looking at you, Lich. End of the road. Obviously, you need to wait for everyone else to park up first, but, you know. Or maybe to the side somewhere, I don't know. Big trailer arriving. Don't bring that in the photo. It's the special transport one as well. That's not gonna work. Oh, nope. Point and laugh. Too big. It's too big. If you tow to road, it might put you on the road. Well, okay, I don't know where you went. I was gonna say it might put you on the road because there is a road. Nin. Park up. Full white until you made some upgrades. You this one? Oh, I like the accent color on it. Yeah. That's quite nice. I think if you had a painted front grille, that might be a bit too much. So having a bit of balance being the normal part is fine. Not bad. Look at the variety we have. Pretty damn nice. Oh, there, they're right at the end. It is some contrast, exactly. 0 jobs for this stream. Pasta, that's totally fine. I wasn't expecting you to. Truck rating? I'm just going to give you random numbers. Anyone with a Scania automatically has 1 or 2 more bonus points, because Scanias just look nice. Them's just the facts. So see, that one looks nice. That looks nice. It's a Scania, but that's a very bright color as well. Nin is not complying with instructions. Ah, there's a trailer there. In the trailer. I think to a degree, your truck cannot be rated in the same way it would if it were a custom paint job. If you're using the pre-made paint job, well, obviously you're not picking any of the colors yourself. The only thing that you'd be doing is the components on the outside. That makes sense? It's ugly, how dare you? What's your favorite then, huh? Custom colors. No, custom colors are fun. I'm just saying the one that Mr. Pasta has is the one that won the design competition. So that is a pre-made paint job. It's a nice paint job. There we go, because you've got them two down there. That'll do. Potato, shut up. Very nice. 3, yeah, quite a lot. That's what I'm saying. The bit that you can now show off in varying your vehicle is the actual components on it. Electric cars for the Volvo, do you need the 6? No, for the Volvo car, that's for public. Shut up! The car vehicle is for the public. The van thing with a Lambo on the back of it is patron. Patron vehicle. Usually the better vehicle is the patron vehicle. Yeah, we've got some nice vehicles. Not too bad. Like even Uriel's one, see? To me that's a little bit basic because they haven't done a hell of a lot to it, but hey, it's still clean though. You got kicked for ping? It's fine, don't worry about that. The Arctic event? No. When is that? As you join your team on TMP? Don't worry about joining on TMP. The only benefit for joining that is, I mean, I guess you can say that you're in it, in the TMP thing, but it makes your dot purple. For me, that's it. It's easier if you join it on Truckee. That way you can job logs on there. It's just easy to apply on there. Alright. I'm not tab out in a moment. Ta-da! Oh no, we broke the wheel, oh no. Right, let's do our daily chat messages. So in your tutorial, if you're in the Discord server, go to the Krew VTC channel and check the pinned message in that channel. Ten exhibits, no clock. Let's do that. Wait, we are in a minute. In a minute. This game. It's a fun one we'll be doing. Did this yesterday as well. So this game is, you're given, for the daily one, you're given 10 messages from people in the chat from however long ago. You have to guess who said it. Based on the message. He should get punished. He should understand that with his lags, he is causing problems for people around him which they don't deserve, my opinion. That, Tails speaks sensibly sometimes, but he's the one that mashes together those words, so it wouldn't be Tails. No. That's too much for Tails. But who cares? There's burger sauce and everything, fries and chips included. Who has kids? Doesn't Sunny have kids? No. Sounds like the kind of guy that would. Someone to view your appeal. Well, it wouldn't be Frosty Tools, that's the bot. It wouldn't be Nightblade. Theodore. Very nice. Seems decent game. Happy. Pepper thinks a lot. Pepper thinks. Started grinding getting drivers and them trucks, and they just made me money now. I've got around 200, 300 drivers. It's not Ultrasaurus. Hey mate, how you doing tonight, mate? Look who it is. Who speaks in caps when they greet us? Imagine that wasn't him. There you go, it's Lenny, you see? You know that. Don't like getting autos, so I was depressed most of the day. Well, that sucks. Storm? Come on, Storm. Crashed into someone at the start. Either of these two pay attention. People that pay attention in the chat. It's neither of them, never mind. GPU prices will go up too. Jono. Calais later. 6 out of 10 again. Yesterday's one I got 6 out of 10. Not very good. Does this daily do... is it the same 10? Let's have a look. Motherboards might go up, yep. CPUs will go up because they've got chips in them anyway. GPUs will go up because they've got RAM. Everything goes up. Hello, Layla, welcome in. This is a different. This one's on time limit. Buying bundles saves a lot of money. Side hobby. Right about organization. Oh, it is there. I was get 0 out of 10. But if it does have fun TMP is when you banned. Oh, which one of these people have gotten banned? I was going to click that one first. 5.5 hours behind. Aussie is 5.5 hours ahead, so it's not too hard to remember. Really? One of those two. Veggie's not Australian, but he hangs out with the people in that area. Some kind of passenger taxi system for ATS. I have to remember that's the ATS mode. Country or state in blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah has the best scenery. Jill is following. ADHD, he is one of her mods or one of her main community members. Aveco on top. Oh, okay. Want a roll here if you just invert the colours. Who from Poland? 2 Poland from Korea. I was going to... Nelly is in the copter. So, like, community member of Nelly? 3 out of 10. Not good. Not good. Failed that one. Only 3. Hey, some of them are bad. Some of them are bad. Some of them are not very good. Not very good. How do you delete a company? In the settings of the company somewhere. I'm not too sure where. There should be some main settings like of the company itself. Look at your tag. Your tag says Krew though. In lowercase. Might I add. Mr. Bastard the other day, he asked how to put that in the name, and I thought for some reason you should have known that. Like, how do you not know that? No? But now he does have it. Krew in the tag, yes. Alright. What are they doing? Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. So ccBred is still streaming. Currently having a 12-hour stream for birthday. Either birthday is today or around about sometime recently. They're doing karaoke right now. They were playing GTA earlier. How fun is that? So I can send you over there. 2 or 3 months to realize it had its own settings menu. Really? Really? You weren't able to change anything? That's fine. There are still a lot of people that don't know that you can access the settings from the login screen. Like if you're banned and you've got to change your tag, that's how you do it. So, can't say we delete it. I don't know the exact option of where to delete it. It's in one of the main settings somewhere. Custom message, yeah. Oh, they got the what does the fox say song at the moment? You can, yeah, you can try it. Do they have Phil's? They do have Phil's birthday map. I should hope so. Yeah, you could use that as a message as well. Birthday. That's my message. Use that one. So spell birthday however the hell you want. It's totally fine. Did the application? I will look after the stream. Yeah. Copy whichever one you want. Birthday. 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 Anyone. Thank you for joining, big fan. That was a fun, chill drive. No scene change. Nah, it'll be fine. I kind of forgot. Now we're on it. You applied. Not a problem. I will check those out. Yeah, go and hang out over there. They are 10 hours into their stream, so they've still got a little bit more to do. Enjoy all the activities they're doing. Go be nice. Tomorrow is more admin. Moderating stuff. So same as we did on Monday. Should be fun. And then I'll need to work on other videos. Just keeps going. Right? Don't forget, any other videos I make for other people, you need to watch those as well. I still link. Can you go to bed? No, you may not. No. When's my 12 hour? Never. Peace out.